All right, let's look at another example. This is just a little ditty that I cooked up and is not a thing from anything. But it will get us through a nice example of showing us this next topic. So let's just listen to it first. Okay, so here we have two chords. So we're in the key of F. We have a one chord, a one chord, a one chord. Here we have a different chord, and then we have a one chord again. Okay, so obviously what I'm concerned with is this different chord, because this is all one. So what's happening here? F, B flat, D. So if we put all those notes in order, we would have, in order of thirds anyway, B, D, F. B flat, D, F. So B flat, D, F in the key of F is a 4 chord, right? Correct. I'm just going to tell myself that I'm correct. So 4 chords, we have 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, right? But let's think about this. Does this behave like a 4 chord? Is its function a 4 chord, or is its function purely an extension of tonic? If it's purely an extension of tonic, then let's call it what it is. Let's call all of this a tonic chord, and this a little distraction from tonic. A brief little distraction from tonic. Let's hear it again and think about that. Is this a tonic extension or truly a 4 chord? I think this is an extension of tonic. I could just as easily keep going with tonic through this measure, and it would be slightly less interesting, but it wouldn't fundamentally change anything. So, what do we call this thing then? We are going to call it another type of a 6/4, not a cadential 6/4. We're going to call this a neighboring 6/4, meaning we're going to go to a 6/4 chord. Again, we're not going to change the bass note. That's key here. Bass note stays the same. But we're going to shift our upper 2 notes, up 2 notes this time, and that's going to make a 4/6/4 chord that we're going to call a neighboring 6/4, because all that happened was our 3rd and 5th went up to a 6/4 and then come right back down. Just like when we saw neighbor tones before. Remember, we saw neighbor tones, and neighbor tones were non-chord tones that just went up and down. You know, it was like no big deal. Still in key, but just little notes to add color to something that just stepped outside of the chord and then right back in. A neighbor. It's like going over, asking for some sugar, coming back. That's exactly what's happening here. This is asking for sugar, and then we're coming back home. One more time. Okay, so let's go to a new video and let's talk about the rules for neighbor 6/4 chords.